Hey, you guys. Ouch. Let me share it out real quick. Oh, man. Let me share it out. I know I hadn't been on. I've been gone. Hey, maid. How you doing, girl? Yep, I made it home. Back home. How you doing? I went and spent some time with my mom, and I'm hanging in there. Um, I'm going to be moving, and so I gotta start packing. Just my look. I gotta pack. That's not gonna be very fun with all my crowd. But I'm hanging in there. I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to get some more information to make sure that it's okay. Um, that I put it on my mom's property. Um, and make sure they don't have to have some kind of permits or something first. And then I'm gonna go from there. Because I'm gonna have to go and start um, having the electrical put in. Have it well, I gotta have it delivered. Gotta have it set up. Gotta get the electrical in. Um, gotta have the water before I can even get anything else in the septic. Gotta get all of that done before I can even start on the inside and move all my stuff. So it will be a headache. But you have to do what you have to do, you know. You still dealing with stuff. Oh Lord. Girl, I'm gonna be having to downsize a whole lot. That's that's the issue. But I'm not getting rid of my king size bed. You know, I'm like, my bed's got to go. I cannot get rid of my bed. Um, I've got to have room for my bed because I'm not giving that up. I'm not going to no smaller bed. I love my bed. But can you see me downsizing? Girl, I got so much crap. I'm like, where in the world? Yep, I gotta have my bed because that bed is the most comfortable bed. And I'm like, I'm not getting rid of my bed. Nope, can't do that. I finally got a bed that's comfortable on my back, and I'm like, I'm not doing it. Hey, boss. Thank you. Let me make sure you're mod. Ooh, hold on, boss. Let me make you a mod. I hadn't seen you on here for a while. Hold on. There you go. You know YouTube. They like taking away my mods. All right. I got you fixed. But trying to go through, and I'm going to have to start packing and figure out what I'm going to keep and what I don't need. Yep. I mean, I've got some stuff that's, you know, sentimental. Oh, okay, cool. But you know how it is, made. When you go, when you downsize like that, you learn that a lot of things that you don't need anymore, and you gotta let it go. So I guess I'm gonna be having me a big tail yard sale and take any of that funds and put it towards the tiny home for remodel. But I'm gonna sell this house, and more than likely it's just probably gonna be what I owe on the house. If I make anything extra off of it, then I can put it on to the remodel. I know, girl. You know how it is when you have a lot of stuff and you're trying your best to, you know, downsize everything. But if it was left to me, I'd be like, okay, I'm going to take the shop out there and I'm going to move it down there. But when you don't have a way for somebody to move that, and they want to charge you arm and leg, and you come out cheaper just taking and leaving it and get another shed. Because I thought maybe I could use that shed to store all my stuff in until I got it fixed. Boy, was I wrong. The prices to move that thing is basically about the same as buying another shed. And I'm like, nope. Which I know there's nothing wrong with that shed. It don't leak. You know, I could use it as a storage, but had to wait and see what my what they say about the codes there in my mom's area. Even though it's out in the country, you know, they still have their regulations. Girl, like to dad, I had found a used trailer house, okay? A used mobile home. I said, okay. I mean, that was within my budget. I wouldn't have to do so much, you know, remodeling. You know, it was just a little paint, you know, put my own personal touches on things. And when I found out how much they cost to move them, girl, you looking at a brand new trailer. I'm like, why do they want to charge so much? I guess because gas prices and everything is so expensive. Everything done it's expensive. Yep, they sure do. And I even looked to see if there may be some land close to my mom to see if maybe, you know, I could have something put on it. But there's nothing close to my mom. And I'm like, Yes, it is, girl. Everything. Ain't nothing cheap no more. And my brother was telling us about why don't we just take and see if about adding on another room to my mom's. And I'm like, I'm scared to find out. Hey, thrifting grandma, how you doing, hon? I'm sorry, girl. I just got home. I've been gone. I went and stayed with my mom. I went and stayed with my grandbabies. Yeah, I know. You can't even go in the grocery store without spending $200. It's crazy. Cause and my grandbaby's birthday was the 20th, and we had her birthday yesterday, and I got to be there for her birthday party. She had a fabulous time, and I took and got my grandbaby some clothes. I got my grandbaby some shoes. I got him a swing set, and I was helping my son who was putting the swing set together, and I got stung on my finger by a red wasp, and boy, holy moly, Arkansas, you get eat up. Red wasps, they're bad. But then I found a house in Arkansas, but then again, I was like, I mean, I would love to be close to my son, my grandbabies, and my daughter in law. And I'm like, but it's a little close to my ex husband. And I know, I can stay my distance. Girl, I'm fixing to get ready to have to move because I'm not going to be able to afford to stay here. Because the VA is only paying a portion of hubby's VA benefits, and that's not going to be enough for me to stay here. And me having issues again with my hip bother me, um, it's not good either. So I just don't want to wind up having to have hip surgery. I'm kind of scared that they're going to want to put in that ball because he said if I started having issues, they may have to go in and remove those screws and put the ball. And I'm hoping they don't have to, but I'm having some issues with my hip, and I'm like, insurance is fixing to be out the hoo-ha. But the VA said they would try and see if there's something that I might be able to get some help with my medical bills. I'm hoping. Um, it's just one thing after another. That's what it is. You know how it is. But other than that, I'm going to be packing, and if it's not a main necessity, things that I know I'm using and going to use, that's not going to take up too much room. Um, I mean, you guys know, I just had my countertops put in, and my farmhouse sink and stuff. And I'm like, I hate having to move. And the high tunnel out there. I appreciate it, thrifting grandma. I really do. But and with the lawyer on the house, the lawyer said that he is trying to do as much as he can, but he can't give me a date. He can't tell me anything. He said it's a process that they have to go through. So I'm like, well, I've got to do something because it's just going to be too much on me. and I have been stressed out, something terrible. And I went to the graveyard this morning and put flowers on hubby's grave, and put flowers on my daddy's grave. And me and my mom, we were talking, and they're at the graveyard. And my mom said the only time she can come to the graveyard's when I'm with her. And that was rough. But I just keep saying, I know hubby's up there watching. Try not to cry. You guys, I haven't taken my medicine today, and I can tell it. Because it's been rough. I can say that much. Real rough. I'm sorry. Gotta take my medicine. Or else I'm gonna be sitting here booing all day. Or all night. Girl, I've been trying. It's been hard. I'm only 53. They won't do a reverse mortgage because they said they won't do it because I'm not at the age, and I've been there, maid, and I've been, you might as well say, eating my cigarettes, and I shouldn't. But they said that hubby's name is on the loan, and my name and his name is on the title. And they said by him being on the loan, he would have to be the one that, can do something else with the loan. I can't. I mean, I could sell the house, but other than that, and pay the payments, other than that, I can't do anything. But I'm smoking. I'm sorry. I know. I don't recommend smoking. It's bad for you. But when you go through as much as I have here lately, you would understand. Yeah. And a few weeks ago, guys, I think it was like, I can't remember what day it was, but it was a couple weeks ago. My cousin passed away. The one I asked you guys, to pray for him. He did pass away, and he had gout really, really bad, and he stayed in pain. And my aunt and my uncle, they adopted him when he was a baby, and he always had issues, and so he passed away. And it's like one thing after another, you guys. Family done, and I don't know about y'all, but we've had so many losses till I'm to a point to where it's just too much. And I thought by me going and spending some time with my mom and my youngest son and spending time with my middle son and my daughter-in-law and my grandbabies, I thought, that would kind of keep my mind off things and keep focused on other things. And it still kept popping up. And then the youngest grandbaby, she kept telling me, I miss Papa Awesome. And I started crying. But it's been hard, and I'm trying to get through it. Yeah, he'll be moving with me. Um, he he's been having a lot of issues. I've been having to keep a close eye on him because of the seizures, and he's done got a big knot like this on the arch of his foot, and it's really hard, and it's hurt. It bothers him to walk on it, and we've been trying to get him on his disability, but you guys know how disability is. It take forever, so that we could find out um, what this is and get him back on his seizure medicine because it started back more. So it's just been something. Which you guys know, Mikey has issues. He may be in his 30s, but he has the mind of a child. But he is a big help. Um, he does help me, and I'm there with him so that I know that he's okay. And I think without him being around me, I would be a lot worse than I am right now. But he tries to make me laugh and stuff, and you do. Well, one seizure medicine they had him on, it started having him to have issues, and it made him have what is it called? Oh my goodness, I can't even think what it's called. Um, but that when it bothers him, it's something. Yeah, I got Cujo, and I still have my 5 chickens, and we left plenty of food, plenty of water for the chickens, and they done fine for 2 weeks, you guys, and they done fantastic, and they had still had plenty of food and water, and I'm like, them chickens, they didn't run out of water. Hey, Johnny, but yeah, it's gonna be rough trying to um oh, you know me, where I go my chickens go too, okay? um they got to go. That's my babies, I can sit there and they'll eat out of my hands. I can go and sit on the ground and they're gonna come and sit by me, okay? My babies has got to go with me. And Cujo, he's in his bed in there asleep. He's like, I'm home. He came straight in and went straight to bed. Yep, traveling chickens. I have a dog cage kennel out there. Cage, kennel, whatever you want to call it. It's the big one. And all 5 can fit in there. I'll put some chips and some water. We'll be going a 2.5 hour drive to my mom's. And I got to move my chicken coop, y'all. I'm thinking that it might be best if I just if I build another one. Cause that's gonna be hard to move. And I've done decided that the high tunnel's going, okay? The high tunnel's gonna come down. Um I'm still gonna be here for probably about 2 more months. And that will give me plenty of time to get everything packed and situated and get a place set up at my mom's, get stuff that I got to get done. And you guys will be going along with me on the journey. And but if I find a mobile home that's cheaper, that might have land closer to my mom's, I may get that. Which I did find something, but it's still over my budget. And I'm like, if I could get it, I would. But yeah, I will be busy. So if you guys don't see me posting something, you guys know I'm trying, because it's gonna be yeah, because right beside my mom's there is a which I used to own the land beside my mama's, but I sold it. And because it used to belong to my brother, and when his house burnt down, um he sold the land to me and I bought it, and then I sold the land, and they have a turtle house next door, and they moved on it. And then on the other side of my mom's, where my cousin used to live and my uncle, um, there's a trailer there. So on either side of my mom, there are trailers. Yeah. I mean, I know there's probably, I still would have to have that, with it, that little permit, little card sticker thing that they have you put it on your mobile home. And I'm not moving into no camper, y'all. Mm-mm. Number one, when me and hubby first met, he lived in a camper, and it was a fifth wheel, and we lived at a um, park in Lake Village, Arkansas, and it was just too small. Okay, well here, well where my mom lives, they do allow them, so um, that's no problem. I just got to find out what I got to pay to get it done or whatever. Because you guys know I've got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. I don't know why, y'all. My cigarettes keep going out. Cujo, you think he getting a treat? I think that's Cujo. Or is that Cujo? Got one of those half and half houses that bolt together. Oh, okay. Well, I'm like this. I mean, I wouldn't care if it was a single wide trailer, as long as I have it paid for. I mean, because that way I could pay my light bill, my water bill, my trash bill, and my vehicle insurance, my life insurance, and I wouldn't have no problem. Um, but it's just going to be a very tight budget. I told my son, I said, we got to grow our food, baby. We got to, because groceries at the grocery store is going to be it's going to be too much. I told him we don't have to worry about eggs. We got plenty. We'll have plenty of eggs. Um, and the high tunnel right now has got food in it growing, and I'm like, I doubt I even get to get the stuff out of it. But the radishes, the broccoli, the cabbage, the everything out there, mustard greens, everything. I mean, it has really grown. And I just hate that, I've done all this work and I'm going to lose it. Because, you mean 4 of us? Because, my youngest son stays with my mama and helps her. Because my mom, she has to have someone there with her 24/7. Because my mom can fall. And, so it would be 4. Because I told my mom what I grow in the garden, or in the high tunnel, whatever, we will be putting everything up and canning it, freezing it, whatever. Yep, we sure will. You know me, girl. I love to cook. And while my mama was here, she said she ate really good. And like I told my mom, I says, you can't live off of romaine noodles with high blood pressure because romaine noodles is not good for you. And that's what she'd been eating. And I'm like, uh-uh. And she says, but, I do eat some dry beans or I get some greens and eat them. And I'm like, Mom, you've got to have your fruits. You got to have your vegetables. You've got to eat right. And she says, you trying to be my mama? I said, yep, because I want you here. I don't want you going nowhere. I want you eating healthy. And I want to make sure that you are eating good foods, not something that's, I know, right? And I told her, I said, Mama, I said, that's why your blood pressure has been high. Yep. And when she was here, I had fixed her some turnip greens, and I also fixed her a steak. She ate a steak, and it was really tender where she could eat it. And I had cooked it on the grill. I marinated it all night, and I cooked it on the grill. And Mom, she sat there and ate that whole steak. Well, she left a little bit, and then the next morning she got up and she says, I got it here in my paper towel. It was in the refrigerator. I'm gonna finish it. I'm like, Mom, it's breakfast time now. Let me fix you breakfast. She said, no, I've got my the rest of my steak. You guys know how it is when your mama got her mindset on what she wanna do, what she wanna eat. You just have to leave her alone and let her do what she wants to do. But she did. She ate that steak, and then about an hour later, She did eat, and I'm like, okay, as long as you're eating, Mama, because I want to make sure, you're eating right. But mamas can be hard-headed. And like I told her, I love her to death. Don't get me wrong, I love my mama. And there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do for my mama. Because she's all I got left besides my kids and grandbabies and daughter-in-law and my brother and my sister. That's basically all I got left. And I do have you guys. But she just hard-headed. Ooh, I lost y'all. Or is that a yellow jacket? I thought something flew in my front door. Thank God I got him. Y'all think I'm joking? Look at you. Is that a yellow jacket? He landed on my table. I killed him. Ever since I got stung at my son's house, them things has been after me. I'm like, oh no. That's all I need is to get stung again. I got stung. Yeah, I got stung one time taking and putting, helping my son. We was putting the swing together. Then I got stung sitting on their couch, and my son had went out and sprayed for the wasp outside around, and he come back in, and I thought I seen something flying. Well, I seen something land on my arm. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's right there. And I did that, and when I did, he got me. I'm like, and now I had one in here. I'm like, did I bring them with me from Arkansas? Y'all, I don't need no wasps. No, need no yellow jackets. I don't like getting stung because I have to take Benadryl, and them things knock me out. And then my cable box went out on my TV. And I had to call Xfinity and tell them that my box wouldn't power up. And they are really bad made. Really, really bad. I have never in my life seen this thing so bad. But I said, of all things, at least the cable box in my bedroom's working. I can sit in there and watch TV. But I'm like, the box went out in my living room. I'm like, I had some movies that was supposed to be recorded. How long has the box not worked? When did it go out? Oh, Lord. Okay, girl, we loved you, Thrifting Grandma. And I'm sorry, girl, I hadn't been on. I'll have to catch up on your videos. But with me trying to pack and everything, I'm trying my best to catch up with everybody. I guess during the day I'm going to pack and rest at night. And then set stuff for yard sales so I can get rid of it. So that way I don't have to worry about it. All right, guys. Well, I guess I'm going to let y'all go, and I'll talk to you guys later. And I'll be praying for everybody. And God bless you too, Thrifting Grandma. And I'll be praying for everybody on here. Just keep me in your prayers, guys, that, maybe something would change and I get to stay here. But so far, no. So I'm going to do what I have to do. Night, maid. You take care of yourself, sweetie. All right, guys. Talk to you later.